It is.
Yeah, تفضلي.
Question 3. Analysis of partial karyotypes.
Analysis of partial karyotypes. هلا we go a little away from Mendel genetics and these things to discuss this. Okay, but it's not a new idea. The same idea of chromosomes, karyotypes, and these things with some characteristics, but there's no calculations here. طيب يلا مريم.
أستاذ ما رجعت قلت لنا شو بالكات اللي بعتها على الجروب.
طلعتها هلا ببعث لكم الريزن تبعيتها.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the framework of studying human chromosomal abnormalities, we prepare the karyotypes of parents of normal phenotype, document 1, and those of their children in document 2. One of these children has trisomy 21. Only certain pairs of chromosomes from number 13 to 22 are represented.
فإذا مريم we have a normal father and a normal mother. Okay, we have a normal father and a normal mother. But we have two of their children. One of them has a trisomy 21. If you remember, trisomy 21 is an abnormality.
Yes.
Okay. What does it mean, trisomy 21?
يعني عنده بس one chromosome على 21.
يعني 3 chromosomes. Trisomy 3. 3
اوكي. بس
chromosomes.
الصورة مبين بس one.
Sorry.
بالصورة على second child مبين انه بس عنده واحد.
طب هلا we will see هن one of the children trisomy, the other شكله normal.
Yes.
Okay. طيب فإذا الكاريوتايب, if we just remember what is a karyotype, it is the figure of the chromosomes. We do it in order to discover if the offspring or the person or the individual has any abnormality. Okay, abnormality as an extra chromosome, a missing chromosome, a chromosome with abnormal shape sometimes. Sometimes the chromosome is missing a piece, a part. This can affect. So that's why we do karyotype, and in many cases we do it to the fetus before it is born. Okay, we do it to the fetus before it is born. Now, let's compare the partial karyotype of the father and the mother, and what can we draw out? It means what can we conclude? First, okay, let's say when we do the karyotype, when we have 46 chromosomes in the human cell, in the karyotype we will get the 23 pairs. Because every 2 chromosomes form a pair, so there are 23 pairs. Just to remind you, the first 22 pairs are called autosomes, which are the common between male and female. This means they carry the common characteristics like eye color, skin color, and so on. While the last pair, which is called the gonosome or the sex chromosome, are the ones that are different between male and female. In male they are XY, in female they are XX, and they carry the characteristics that are related to the gender. Okay, for example, the characteristics that are just for the males or just for the females. These characteristics are usually carried by X and by Y. Now, when we see the verb ya Maryam, compare, what do you understand from it?
يعني نشوف similarities with differences.
Okay, very good ya Maryam. First, we look at similarities. We look at similarities, if there are any similarities, and then we look at the differences. طيب Maryam, let us first look at each karyotype alone. Look at the father karyotype. Do you see any abnormality?
No.
In the father? In the father, Tahsin, do you think there is any abnormality in the father karyotype? Okay, let's see Tahsin what he wrote. He said no. Okay, so the father is normal and looks normal. Okay, so this is no problem here. Let's look at the mother karyotype here, Maryam, now. And remember well that they said that the mother is normal. This means that she has all the chromosomes. When we say she is normal, this means that she has all the chromosomes. Now, what do you notice in the mother karyotype, ya Maryam?
says عندك chromosome 14
Okay.
الباء يعني واحدة كبيرة واحدة صغيرة.
So in pair number 14, one chromosome is longer than the other.
Yes.
Okay, what else?
وبالباء 21 بس
Okay,
عندك
there is only one chromosome in pair 21. But Maryam, how we can explain that she is normal?
says بيكون هي ما بيضرها هالشي إنه يروحوا من عندها.
Wait, in the end she's a human. So what happens to any other human, it should happen to her. So you have a missing chromosome in 21 and you have a longer 14. What can we say?
Longer 14 بتعوض عن missing 21.
لا, this 14 is why longer. It has an extra piece.
Yes.
This extra piece could be what? Could be the chromosome 21 missing.
Yes.
يعني the chromosome 21 missing is attached to 14. So as a total, she has the same amount. One of the 21 is attached to 14, but is still working normally, like the other 21. So that's why she looks normal. Okay, that's why she looks normal. Why? Because one of the 21 is attached to 14.
Yes.
Okay, we get it?
Yes, it is.
Tahseen, okay with you? طيب. Okay, now let's write the compare. Okay, let's write normal. We can say yes, for sure. For sure, ya Tahseen, she's normal. They said in the beginning the mother has a normal phenotype. The mother has a normal phenotype. Okay. So let's see what we can, how we can compare, and then how we can conclude or draw out. Look, يلا يا مريم. All chromosome pairs.
All chromosome pairs are similar in the father and the mother, with the exception of pairs 14 and 21. Concerning the pair 14, the two chromosomes of this pair are the same size in the father, while in the mother, one of them has the same size as those of the father, while the second is longer than the others. Concerning the pair 21, there are two chromosomes of the same size in the father, while in the mother a single chromosome 21 is found and has same size of those of the father.
Okay.
Of chromosomes in the given partial karyotype of the father is 20, higher than that of the mother 19 chromosomes. Thus, the karyotype of the father is normal, while that of the mother of normal phenotype shows a chromosomal abnormality for pairs 24, 21 and 14, where there is translocation of a complete chromosome 21 on a chromosome 14.
Okay. Let me repeat the answer, but let me divide it into pieces or parts. First, you told me, Maryam, I start with the similarities. So I said all chromosome pairs are similar in the father and the mother, with the exception of pairs 14 and 21. So you start with the similarity that they are similar, except for pair 14 and pair 21. Now, concerning pair 14, the two chromosomes of this pair are of the same size in the father, while in the mother, the second is longer than the others. Okay, so this is for the 14. Concerning pair 21, There are two chromosomes of the same size in the father, while in the mother a single chromosome 21 is found and has the same size as those of the father. So the number of chromosomes in the given partial karyotype of the father is 20, as a total number here shown, higher than that of the mother. Remember, the word higher is used in comparing, which is 19. Now we go to the draw out or to the conclude. Thus, the karyotype of the father is normal, while that of the mother of normal phenotype shows a chromosomal abnormality for pairs 21 and 14, where there is a translocation, يعني the movement of one of the chromosomes of a complete chromosome 21 on a chromosome 14. So there is a complete chromosome 21 is moved over chromosome 14. Okay, over chromosome 14. طيب, clear the answer?
Yes.
Tahsin, okay with you? Okay. طيب, تمام. Okay. Tahsin, can you read while we ask Maryam to keep reading? No problem, don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, Maryam, you are the only one here.
Yes, yes.
حق على جنى وصبحية وغنى ومحمد وقاسم وعبد الله. يلا يا مريم.
Explain why the first child is affected with trisomy 21 and the second presents normal phenotype.
Okay, why the first one has a trisomy 21 while the second one shows normal. هلا let's look at the second child karyotype يا مريم.
Has نفس تاع المother.
Exactly, it's the same as the mother karyotype. And since she's normal with this karyotype, this means that the second child is also normal with this karyotype. Now the problem is with which child? With first child.
أستاذ لأنه عنده على 14 chromosome 14 وحدة short وحدة long بس على chromosome 21 عنده 2.
Okay, so we can say he has the trisomy 21.
Yes.
Yes, لأنه 2 in the 21, and we said one of the 21 is attached to 14.
يعني كمان extra.
So the total now is how many? The total now is 3 chromosome 21. The total now is a 3 chromosome 21.
أستاذ هون بصير عنده abnormal karyotype و abnormal phenotype.
Exactly. Abnormal karyotype and abnormal phenotype. طب how he get this karyotype يا مريم؟
أستاذ بيكون أخذ من both parents.
هو أكيد should take a gamete from each parent and the 23 chromosomes from each parent. هلا from the father there's no problem because the father karyotype is normal. يعني he will get 1 chromosome of each pair from the father, and since they are all normal, no problem. طيب, in the mother, what did he take?
أخذ chromosome 14.
Let's talk about the 14. He took the short one or the long one? He took the long one.
Yes.
Okay, but he took with it a chromosome 21 from the mother. And another 21 from the father. That's why now he has a 3.
Yes.
You see? While for the second child, he took the normal one from the father, the short one from the mother, and a 21 from the mother. Sorry, he took the long one from the mother but without a 21.
Yes.
So the 21 in the second child sorry, it gets out by itself. Okay, so the 21 the 21 of the second child is for sure from his father, not from the mother, because he should take 21 from the father. Okay? He took from the father 21 normal and short 14. From the mother, the long 14 without any 21. That's why the second he looked normal. Okay? 14 different, right, in both. But the problem in the first one, in addition to the long 14, he has 221. So that's why now they are 321. So this is why they are, let's say, trisomy 21. While for the second child, 121 and one long 14. So like he has 221, he's like his mother. Sorry, you hear me now? Now the application gets out and back again. Okay, sorry. So the second child took 21 from the father and longer 14 from the mother. So now he has 221, that's why he looks normal. While the first child, he took short 14 and the 21 from father, while long 14 and the 21 from the mother. That's why he has 3 copies of the 21, and he showed the trisomy 21. Okay, so now we want to explain it. Okay, we want to explain it. Okay, the first child has a trisomy 21 because he has a 3 chromosomes 21, 2 free chromosome 21, pair number 21, and 1 chromosome 21 translocated on a chromosome 14. They write it here 14 to the power 21. Okay, 14 to the power 21. The second child has a normal phenotype because he has 2 chromosome 14 and 2 chromosome 21. One is a free and the other is translocated on a chromosome 14, so the genetic material is conserved. That's why he looks normal. You get it?
Yes.
Okay, Tahsin, is it clear for you? Okay, alhamdulillah. طيب, Tahsin, let me ask you the question. Number 3. And if you can write for me some answer, it will be very good. Look at Tahsin, they say, schematize for the mother the phase of meiosis that it is at the origin of trisomy 21 in the first child. In your opinion, ya Tahsin, in which phase of meiosis the problem happens? نحن we know the phases of meiosis, صح? Prophase 1, metaphase 1, anaphase 1, telophase 1, prophase 2, metaphase 2, anaphase 2, telophase 2, and so on. So in which one you think this happens? In metaphase, what do you think, ya Maryam? Tahsin, what the chromosomes do in metaphase, in fact? What do chromosomes do in metaphase? Maryam said the prophase. Type. Let's discuss. Okay. In metaphase, in metaphase, the chromosomes just line up at the equator. So here there will be no problem. In a prophase, they just becomes visible, ya Maryam, in the nucleus. Okay, nothing happened yet. What happens in a prophase 1 may be the crossing over, but here there is no crossing over. So what could happen here? What could happen here, okay, what could happen here is that when they separate, so in which phase you think chromosomes separate? Okay, in which, Tahsin, in which phase you think, okay, chromosomes separate? In anaphase. أحسنت يا تحسين. In anaphase. So, during anaphase, the chromosome 21, while moving, attach to chromosome 14. And I will send you now the picture. Okay, I will send you now the picture. Type. Sorry, not this one. Let me check the picture here. Okay, do you get it? And now I put a title for it. Did you see it on WhatsApp? It is on WhatsApp now. So as you can see, they draw the 21 attached to what? To 14. They draw 21 attached to 14. So this is what they want schematized, just a drawing. Okay, it is just drawing with label 21, 14 alone, and 14, 21 alone. Type. Now, okay, Mariam, would you continue, please?
Yes, please.
Make
a chromosomal analysis considering only chromosomes 14 and 21 in order to determine proportions of normal and abnormal children of this couple.
Okay, now we want to make chromosomal analysis. يعني like we do in the genes and alleles. But here we will write only the chromosomes 14 and the chromosome 21 in order to determine the proportions of the normal and abnormal children of this couple. Okay? So first,
Yes.
if I want to write phenotype, I put the father normal and the mother normal. Type. As a genotype for the father, what do I write for the fathers? And the father is completely normal. I write 14, 14, 21, 21.
Yes.
Right? For the mother, 14, 14. Above it there is 21 and the 21 alone. Let me show you how we can write it. Okay, let me show you how we can write it. Let me share this one. Okay. Look with me here. Phenotype, normal mother, normal father. Type. For the father, you write for me 14, 14, 21, 21. Easy. For the mother, 14 and 14 above 21 and 21 alone. طيب, what gametes the father will give? 14, 21, only 100%, يعني 1 out of 1. While in the mother, she will give me 14, 21 alone. 14, 21 with the 21, 14 alone, now there is empty here, and 14, 21, 4 types, each one is 1 over 4. If you do the table, here you get 14, 14, 21, 21. This will be normal like the father, and we don't have a picture for it here. Then 14, 14, 21, and the 21 only. This will be normal like the mother because we have 2, 14, 2, 21. The third one will get 14, 14 with 3, 21. Okay, and this will be abnormal. And this with this 2, 14 and 1, 21, this is monosomy 21. This will also be abnormal. Okay, so now as a phenotype, what do I get? I get look what do I get in the phenotype? Phenotype and the proportion: children with the trisomy 21, 1 over 4. Children with monosomy 21, 1 over 4. Children with normal phenotype, 1 over 2. The proportion of getting normal children, half, or abnormal children, half. That's why we get 2 children. 1 is normal and 1 is abnormal. Type. Clear until now? Any question? Type. Now ya Tahsin, you can do again the chromosomal analysis, how you put now phenotype, genotype, gametes, and then the table to get these results. Yes, ya Maryam. Any question? Any question يا مريم؟
ما فهمت كيف عملنا
كيف عملنا التيبل ولا results؟ مريم, table or results? Maryam is out. Maybe she has a problem with the internet. Let's wait for her a little. Maryam, yes يا مريم. We're waiting for you. تفضلي. Yes يا مريم. What is your question?
تسمعني؟
هلا now I can hear you. Yes يا مريم.
استاذ سامعني؟
يلا تفضلي.
استاذ كيف عملنا الاناليس؟
الكروموزومال اناليسيس. chromosomal analysis يا مريم. Write down if you can talk. Okay, no problem. Is it you asking about chromosomal analysis? The chromosome. Okay, let's do it together if you want. Let's do it together. Huh? Anna, I will share now. Okay, now you see an empty page, صح? I will do it with you. So now we have, if you want to say father versus mother. Okay? Father is normal, 14. Let me use a dash here. 14. And he has 21 double dash 21. While the mother, she has one normal 14, the other 14, but has a 21 above it. And she has a 21 alone. Okay. Until now, is it clear? Maryam, is it okay, correct now? Write down if you can't talk. Write down. Type. Okay, good. Type. Now, she doesn't have another 21. Let me put a dot. Just to represent the missing 20, or the one that is above the 14. Type. Now, the father as a gamete, he will make 114 and 121. Normally. The mother now, she has how many options? She has 14 with 21. This is first option for the mother. She has 14 with the dot, يعني nothing. She has the 14 with its 21 above it and 21. And she has 14 with the 21 above it with the dot, يعني this means nothing. Okay, clear now? Until now? Is it okay, ya Maryam, until now? Okay, good. Now let's make the table. Now let's make the table. Father has only 14 dash with 21 dash. Here, normal 14 dash, 21 dash. Next, 14 dash alone. Next, 14 with the 21 above it and the 21. 14 with the 21 above it. طيب, now 14 and 21. This is normal now. This is a normal child. 14, normal for the 14, and 21 only, so monosomy 21. Now, 14 with 14, 21, and 21, this will have a trisomy 21. The other one, 14, 14, 21, and 21 only. This will be here. This will be normal like the mother. So this is normal. And this is also normal, while the ones that are not bolded, monosomy 21 and the trisomy 21. You get it? Okay, you're welcome. Alhamdulillah. تحسين. طيب. Let us continue لكن. Okay, let us continue. طيب, I will read now. Maybe Maryam, she can't read. One of the manifestation of Down syndrome, trisomy 21, is mental retardation. So, now the offspring of the child will have a kind of mental retardation. يعني he will be, let's say, late in talking, walking, also learning, and these things. طيب. Now we want to see what happens inside the body that causes this. Biochemical analysis relates this manifestation to an abnormally high level of protein P in the brain of individuals with this syndrome. This protein is coded by a gene located on a chromosome 21. So those retarded children have a high level of a protein called the protein P found in their brain. This protein is coded by a gene. So what causes this protein to be secreted is a gene found on a chromosome 21. Now, propose an explanation concerning the presence of protein P in quantities greater than normal in the brain of individuals with Down syndrome. Why do you think in children with Down syndrome they have high level of this protein in their brain? Let us try to propose an explanation, like a kind of a hypothesis. Okay, if we look here, this we don't want it anymore. طيب, if we look here, they say the individual with Down syndrome has 3 copies of chromosome 21 instead of 2. And since the gene coding for protein P is located on chromosome 21, the affected individual has 3 alleles of this gene that will code for this protein, and this explains the high level of protein P. Because he has 3 copies of this gene, so that's why he produces more protein. That's what caused the substance P to be high in his brain. On the other hand, we measured the level of an enzyme, superoxide dismutase, SOD, in the red blood cells of an unaffected control and those of others with Down syndrome. This enzyme is coded by a single gene involved in the synthesis of protein P. So the enzyme SOD will help to make protein P. Okay, in normal individual control, the amount of SOD is about 1000. Individual with Down syndrome, it is 1500, which is 1.5 times more. Determine with reference the probable now chromosomal location of the gene also coding for the enzyme SOD. Where is this gene found? Okay, since the amount produced is 1.5 times higher than that of the normal individual. I know in every individual there are 2 copies of every gene, the 2 alleles. So in the normal 1000 amount, this means 500 from each allele produced. The person with trisomy 21, since he has 3 copies of chromosome 21, So if this gene is found on a chromosome 21, meaning he has 3 alleles for this genes, and if every allele produces 500, the total will be 1500. So meaning this protein or this enzyme could be found on the chromosome 21. On chromosome 21. Look here what they say. In the red blood cells of control individual, the amount of enzyme SOD is equal to 1000 AU, while it is higher, 1500, in the RBC individual with Down syndrome. Then individual Down syndrome synthesize 1.5 times more enzyme SOD than healthy individual. Since 1000 correspond to the presence of 2 chromosome 21 in normal child individual, and 1500 correspond presence of 3 chromosome 21 in case of trisomy 21, then one can say that the gene coding for the enzyme SOD is located on a chromosome 21. So the SOD is also found on a chromosome 21. Okay, guys? Clear? Okay. Tahsin, what about you? The SOD, Tahsin, it is an enzyme that helps to make protein P in the brain. Okay, it is found in the red blood cells. In normal individual, you have 1000 AU, while in the person with Down syndrome, you have 1500. Yani 500 times more. What causes this enzyme to produce more? Easy, because in normal individual, you have 2 alleles on 21, so the amount is 1000. In an individual with Down syndrome, he has a 321. This means 3 copies of the SOD, so that's why the amount is 1500. Clear? Okay, thank you. Any question? طيب, فإذا now and inshallah I will, let's say, stop recording. I will convert it and put it on the YouTube. Inshallah, I'll try today. Okay, well, inshallah, I see you on Tuesday in school. Inshallah. يلا, السلام عليكم.